Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Piercing the Veil Scar, Season 1, Episode 14, The Fourth Temple. This is one of our tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. The system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go take a look at it, let us know what you think. For now, though, we shall begin with the recap. Oh, also, this is set in the Star Wars universe. Always forget that part. And it's an important part.
Piercing the Veil, Episode 14. The Fourth Temple. The crew of the Omen Runners spent some time finishing up some deals and purchases, with Amy going to the Oasis to have a meeting with a local Pyke leader calling himself the Dealer. After some negotiations and feeling each other out, Amy decides to throw in with the Pykes in order to be taken off their hit list, instead agreeing to slow down Daku Nor's advancing influence and to look at taking a bite out of Min Herrick, another one of the dealer's rivals. Meanwhile, the crew were taking advantage of their newly acquired Tier 2 parts license, with many upgrades underway while they move towards the fourth of the Sith temples they need to clear. Midwan Jantu Chatsatul Nu Asha.
Alright, and for introductions, go ahead, Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I'll be the storyteller for Piercing the Veil Scar tonight. A little bit of a shorter session, had to swap tracks a bit, but we got it set up, it's here, we got a couple hours for it. They're at a temple, you know. Let's start off with Amy.
Hello, I am FoxFiend, and I'm playing Amy, the Astral Wind pilot of the group, and passing on to Barnaby.
Hello, I am Barnaby. I am the Ewok Shaman Nature Shadow character. I will be your medic for the day, though what I'm pursuing to advance my abilities is definitely, for sure, going to be useful to everyone on the Furvis.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Furvis, the, what were my types? Astral Mythic type, Lothwolf. And I am also joined by my companion, R4F3, or ARF, the Metal Electric type, Astromech, and main character of the party. Off to Krill.
Hello, I'm Merl. I'm playing Krill, the basic type Stallonian, who is just trying to get by as we investigate these temples. On to Ron.
Hey all, it's Wayne King of Swiftfoot. I play Ron Laharu, the basic type Bothan, and ship mechanic of the crew. With that said, that's the crew that's here, so back to tell.
All right. When last we left off, there was a bit...
Right, boo?
Didn't take
All right,
long.
starting off strong. There was a bit of a situation going on with Barnaby making a bit of a nighttime visit towards Krill, with Krill waking up immediately as the door opened. Let's go ahead and start there.
Barnaby? What are you doing?
We are friends.
Barnaby, it's the middle of the night.
Yes. The last time we talked was in the middle of the night too.
I mean, fair. But, what, okay, so what can I do for you?
Truly, this
I
is
left drinks in your room.
the dankest dungeon. FoxFiendRG tipped $5.27. Let's play nice today.
Yes, let's play dice, as you said an amount of that like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's indeed mixed signals.
Thank you for the tip. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. And thank you for the reminder, Kenku.
You're welcome.
All right, Gimmond, I will have your targets be wearing that when the scene goes over to them.
Oh dear. You left drinks in here?
Oh, well, no. I wanted to practice something too. I wanted to learn more about your language.
Oh. Okay. I'll help however I can.
Ah,
What did you
great.
have in mind?
Would you allow me inside your mental space via rituals this time? I think I can do a better job this time if I now that I've practiced once.
What do you mean practiced once?
Oh, well, I am learning your language by experiencing some of your experiences.
Krill's just gonna blink. It's like, you know what? I am going to go out on a limb here and try and trust you a little bit more. Go ahead, dude. Do what you're gonna do.
Great.
Make a believer out of me.
He will just say yes in their now mutual language.
Saying mutual is a bit of a stretch, but okay.
He's learning. He has the full intentions of learning.
Krill just tilts her head. So what do I need to do for this ritual?
Oh, well, there's nothing at all.
Oh,
I suppose
okay.
all you need to do in particular is just think, and then I'm going to sit beside you and I suppose could you alternate thinking the same thing in common and then in your innate language?
Sure. I can't really control my thoughts, but I will try.
Very appreciated. Barnaby is making no attempts at deception.
Deception's not Barnaby's style.
At least not intentional deception.
Yeah, not intentional deception.
Barnaby's more sleight of hand.
Maybe, but even he thinks he's explaining things properly right now.
Yeah. It's just Krill is very, very skeptical, but is trying. So, Tal, do I need to roll anything? Or is this
You
all...
will in a bit, but not for
okay.
the initial part.
Okie dokie.
Barnaby.
Oh, well, hold on. Now that he's done it once and understands just how innately difficult it is, now he's coming in a little prepared, and he's brought a satchel.
All right.
Oh no, a satchel.
And he's going to take out dried herbs and tree resin and put them into a small bowl before setting it ablaze and reducing it to soot. And he's going to draw a circle of ash around the two of them. He is going to sit behind it. Or he's going to sit behind Krill and take out a small rattle made of wood with small bone beads inside of it. And he will begin to shake it. The circle will keep out external distractions, and this is for the sake of harmonizing. We are both listening to the same thing. A simple thing. I will progress more as I discover if there is true efficacy in this. And he's going to close his eyes every 5 seconds, shaking the rattle once until it's more just a subconscious gesture as he tries to probe Krill's mind once more. This is a new ritual for Barnaby, so it's not completely developed yet, but this is what he's come up with so far.
All right.
Yes, Barnaby's
I will
ritual.
give you an extra dice for this on your checks for this event. I guess I'll say it like that. Checks for this event.
Fair enough. Barnaby is legitimately trying to improve.
Yep, but this is also, the equivalency of jumping into the deep end and hoping that nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, he thinks he's advancing. He's not quite as advanced as he thinks he is, though. He thinks he's managed to successfully skip steps.
Yeah.
No.
So you will still be making this at a +1 difficulty.
Yep.
So currently, the stat we were using for that, I believe, was insight.
Yes. And Barnaby hasn't spent even a drop of EXP yet. He probably will after this, though. Barnaby needs to take some losses before he'll truly reflect on himself.
He does not consider the fight against the stormtroopers to be a loss.
Oh no, he displayed true Ewok spirit. It's failing
in the
his
process.
crew. That is problematic. Alright, insight. Would it be mind or soul?
I think right now, you're intending for this to be more social, so let's go with soul.
Fair enough. Soul instinct.
As you're kind of looking at this as a cooperative event. Let's use soul.
Actually,
Yeah.
good point about being cooperative. Can Krill add teamwork dice to this?
Right now, no. Krill is going to have her own rolls to make for this.
Okay.
She has she's in a bit of a different situation, let's say.
Yeah, it's just, casual dark side energy being, probing her mind. It's fine.
So long as everyone makes their checks, it'll be fine.
Barnaby's being friendly about it. Whoop, didn't slash. God damn it. Where did I... Alright. 9. Pretty good.
All right. Yep, a pretty decent start to this. Now, Krill, for your side of things, you start to feel a bit of a presence, and it's not like quite around your skull. It's more in your skull. It's not quite the same feeling, but it's a very similar to feeling to when Darth Regis was communicating with people. How there was that overwhelming presence. This isn't overwhelming. It's just that is the closest thing that you've experienced to this.
Hmm.
Are you still willing?
Yes.
All right. In that case, I'm going to need, first of all, an integrity to see how well you're standing up to this happening while you're cognizant of it occurring.
Okay.
And after that, considering that you're attempting to, allow this direct knowledge, things like that, I'd like to ask you for a lore check.
Okay. So first we'll do the integrity.
Four is pretty decent here.
All right, so the 4 for the integrity. Let's
Yep,
see.
Out of curiosity, what expertise did you use?
Oh yeah, that's right. I used instinct.
All right, noted. Go ahead and make your lore.
I will be right back.
Yep. All right, so those are your expertise choices and your rolls. All right. Barnaby.
Yep.
I just saw that you disconnected, so I just wanted real quick to check on that to make sure you're still actually here. All right.
Laptop.
Barnaby, you are feeling the same kind of signs that you did before. When you last used this on Krill, it seemed just as unwieldy as it does now, but it also seems like it was less it seems like it was less taxing potentially for Krill when she was asleep. Now that she is awake and you're doing this, you're feeling some amount of a greater resistance to your attempted entry, although it is very clear that she's allowing it to pass through. You have the distinct feeling that if you, for instance, tried this on someone who was unwilling, it would be a lot harder if they were aware enough to resist it. As it stands, however, you have been granted effectively the a very high level top layer access into Krill's mind currently. And Krill, I'm imagining that you are in fact trying to think about your language and some basics that are pretty interchangeable between your language and Galactic Basic Common.
Yes.
All right. Barnaby, you are quite literally feeling and aware of the swapping that Krill is doing in her mind between different words as you're attempting to discern this and learn about it. I'm going to need an etiquette and an academics. I will
Okay.
allow mind or soul for this. And Krill, you
Understandable.
may assist.
Let's see. Let's see.
Tragically, Barnaby has nothing for etiquette or academics. Imagine that.
You can have a teamwork from me. I have 1 pip.
Understandable. Let's roll some bones. And thankfully, the ritual is helping. With considering the difficulty, that's pretty good to not have failures.
It is true.
I'll keep this one.
All right. Was this your etiquette or academics?
I was rolling academics first.
All right. Go ahead and give me your etiquette.
Oh.
All right.
Barnaby's learning.
And what expertise are you using with those?
Innovative.
Innovative. All right. Barnaby, as Krill is helping you walk through the the language, the basics of it, you can feel your understanding of it in this moment greatly expanding. As what was before just getting the equivalency of small flashes of it, now Krill is actually putting focus on it, which is greatly helping you with, getting actual clear, a clear sort of information stream about it. And getting, confirmations instead of just having to guess. It is very helpful for you.
Oh.
However, I will say that after you break this link, you will still retain some of your greater understanding, but there will be parts of it that will slip away. It will be easier for you to relearn them, but you won't remember them.
Understandable.
Effectively, the etiquette was how much you were getting right now, and the academics is how much you would be able to retain.
Ah, fair enough.
So right now, you have a far greater understanding than you did before, but you can also feel that it's a little bit like the smoke in your hands like how when you lit up the the bowl of sap and turned it into ash, the smoke afterwards, it feels like you're grabbing that. It's there for now, but it'll disappear.
As the connection breaks, Barnaby is babbling with a lot more words than he had before.
Krill's gonna pat Barnaby on the head. You did well.
Thank you, you're a good teacher. That just makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, you did learn directly from my brain, I guess.
I did do that.
Straight from the source.
From your perspective, however, how was this?
It was strange. The technique reminds me somewhat of when Darth Regis speaks to us in the temples, but not quite that intense. Not too surprising, considering you did learn this from a holocron.
I did do that. It was very different doing it on someone who was aware.
I imagine it was harder than when I was asleep and unawares.
Yes. Wait. I am getting a suspicion that something about this might not be socially acceptable.
Well, I mean, yes, it's not really. It's unusual to even ask for permission to delve into one's mind, but at least ask for permission first. Never just walk into somebody's room while they're asleep and use that technique. That is definitely wrong on all kinds of levels.
He'll nod slowly as if he's processing this information. I need to put more effort into general learning.
Also remember, informed consent is key when trying out new rituals and things.
Your room and wake you up to tell you I'm doing it.
Well, no, you should ask, not just tell me you're gonna do it. You ask me if you can do it.
Right, asking.
Or may do it. You obviously can, but may you use it on me or anyone else?
Yes, I will ask. I will do that.
How ominous.
The hairs
Barnaby
on the
starts
back
asking
of
people about
Krill's.
stuff, and it causes people to become quite tense.
The fur on the back of Krill's neck is standing just a little bit.
It might be disconcerting that Barnaby never even considered asking. He was only going to inform you that he would do it. But now, but it seems that there are new considerations rattling around in there. As Barnaby considers consent. Well, I will be going to my room now. You have a good night. You have a good night.
Krill's just gonna blink and be like, yeah, you too, Barnaby. Have a good night. Then she's just gonna stand there or sit there for a second and then lay down and go back to sleep.
Barnaby cleans up the ash circle. And then he leaves. He has things to contemplate now.
Oh dear.
Anyone else doing things in the middle of the night?
I mean, I'm just flying the ship, and once we get the location, I'm heading to bed.
Fair enough. It's time for Barnaby to get his first points in academics.
Good job.
Hey, nice.
He always had the ability, but he never had much interest in anything beyond rituals and medicine. Now his mind is expanding and
He's-
maybe getting permission from people.
He's
Well,
taking his
man,
first steps into a larger world.
That sounds like maybe a point in etiquette.
Yes, 1 point in etiquette. Barnaby is becoming more socially competent. Look out.
What have I done? What have I unleashed upon this world? An Ewok that is socially competent? What have I done?
3 months later, switching a wine glass, you have created a Bond villain. That is actually insane. Except he's stroking a parakeet. A cat is too large.
Ooh, yeah, anyone else doing it? Wait a moment. I bet you Tal's muted.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I was just gonna see if anyone else talked about things. But with that not being the case, I think we're good to pass the night.
Sweet. No trouble flying to location?
Nope.
Sweet.
And one thing that you notice that is interesting and notable, just immediately upon getting there, is that some of the foliage around has been sheared away, but it doesn't look like it's been successfully opened yet. There's a couple of scorch marks on it, but...
Huh. Weird.
It is an unopened temple.
Oh, good. So we beat the ISB here.
I'll go and settle ship down somewhere and, do the equivalent of putting it in park, and I go to my bed and rest for the night.
All right. Just to double check, do you want to like leave it hovering in an area, or do you want to like actually like land it and then? Obviously, hovering would have it be a lot more noticeable, but inaccessible to most people. But if you land it, it's a lot less noticeable, but more accessible.
I'll land it, but the but the outside cameras will be on and looking, in case something does decide to come and try to mess with it, and have it set to alarm me if there's too much activity.
Congratulations! Some local wildlife has decided to go play chase around the ship all night.
All right, but no, nothing actually happens in the night.
Alright.
So you'll be fine. There's like a couple of times that the sensors will light up, but it's just due to like passing wildlife instead of any actual like threat.
Sensors light up. I get a small notification. Blearily check. See it was some wild animal running by. Put it back down and fall back to sleep.
Yeah, just like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Not enough to truly interrupt the night's sleep. Yeah. Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Upon the start of a new day, when everyone's waking up, go ahead and make me some perception checks, everyone.
Right. Perception.
Fervus Orf gets this at -1 difficulty.
Understood.
I'll soul the one. I had the wrong. Although I just realized I had the wrong. Because that's not that it mattered
Ow.
there.
Yeah,
so much
we'll
for souling
tolerate
the one.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Those are some resilient ones.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lock that in before it gets even worse.
God damn.
Oh, was R fully repaired, by the way?
Yes.
Oh wait, is this a roll that I should be making too?
Everyone. Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
You can
I'm-
you can willingly not make the roll if you want.
Oh, I had gotten up for a second to use the bathroom, so I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Yep. This is some perception
a
checks upon
perception.
waking up in the morning.
Oh, okay. Hold on just a tick. Maybe loving giving me 4 successes tonight.
Yep. 4 seems to be a popular number for you. All right. As all of you wake up, the reason that Arf gets it at reduced difficulty is that he wasn't really asleep. So he gets to notice a bit easier. You remember those skittering little red creatures from the first temple?
Yes.
Ah.
It appears that there are some that are on your ship, each of them next to all of you. Anyone who rolled a 2 or higher, congratulations, which was everyone, you'll wake up before they actually get to you. However, for every success higher than 2 that you got, you get to take an action for free.
Ooh, neat.
Oh.
So Furvis
So
gets
let's
no action.
Nope, but he is aware and awake, so he does not count as, having no evasion.
And Arf is
All right,
next
all
to
right,
him
so-
with 3 actions, so yeah.
Yes.
Just to be sure, they're clearly hostile.
I mean, they are small little red creatures that you know are Sith alchemy beasts, and have been spotted around the ship a couple of times. So, take that as you will. By the way, who sleeps with their gun?
Hi.
Hello.
Furvis does not.
Barnaby only has his staff.
Ron, do you sleep with a gun?
Probably isn't with arm's reach.
All right. Good to know that none of you practice gun safety.
Hey,
Nah, it's
Furvis?
paranoia.
Stay on me.
hey, Furvis
I
does
believe
not...
it.
Furvis does not sleep with his gun.
Barnaby
I practice
practiced
gun safety,
from not
keeping
having a
myself
gun.
safe by having my gun on me.
Either way, let's go ahead and go down the list. Amy, you have 2 actions. What would you like to use those actions on?
Alright. Would grabbing my gun off the wall, where it'd be mounted, be a free action, or would that require using one of the actions?
That would require one of the actions.
Okay, first action it would be grabbing the gun. Second action would be taking a shot at the alchemy beast.
All right. Take your shot.
Let's see. Any negatives to the fact that I am just waking up, or are we
Nope.
counting just
That
straight
was
roll?
that was part of the perception.
Alright.
If you rolled positive but didn't get to at least 2, like let's say you rolled a 1 or a 0, that would have been you waking up but being very bleary and not noticing right away.
Right. Okay. That is 2 successes to hit.
Do you have comfortable on your gun?
I do have comfortable on my gun. I forgot about that. That actually makes it 6 up hits, doesn't it?
Yep.
So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 6 successes. That is 6 successes to hit. Does
All right,
hit?
that'll be a crit.
That'll be a crit. All right. Let's go ahead and 1.5 damage.
All right, go ahead.
9 power. That puts it at a. I forget. Do I round up or down?
Up.
Up. So
Follows
5
math
more,
rules, so if you're timesing by 0.5,
so-
it'll always be up.
14. 14 dice. Nothing adjusts the success range. So
Well, you need to check what type. You have your gun usually set to piercing, right?
it is piercing, yes.
All right, in that case, yeah, neutral.
All right. That is a lot of ones.
That is a lot of
But
ones.
I'll take it. 4 damage.
All right. With 4 damage, it lets out a bit of a screech, and your shot impacts it and absolutely tears away part of it. It very clearly isn't quite dead yet, but that is a very nasty wound that your opening shot has left it with.
Okay.
Now I need
wanted
you to
to-
actually roll an combat initiative.
Ah.
You only need to get higher than a 4.
Should I even bother rolling then? Because I have reliable initiative.
You can roll for fun.
I can roll for fun. Let's see. Initiative.
Remember, initiative can be a resource if you have stuff like initiative burst.
And it's just the dice plus 1.
Dice plus 1. Yep.
Alright. 5, so 15.
Yep. So you had it on dice roll alone.
Yeah.
With
It was
that
a
in mind-
reliable initiative was overkill.
Take your turn.
Wait, sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, take your turn.
Yeah, sweet. Then another shot.
All right, go ahead.
Because it's comfortable, 6 up. That is
Right.
6 successes.
That is a crit. Go ahead.
So once again, damage and a half. Seven damage.
All right. How would you like to kill this disgusting little crab creature?
Nothing fancy. It's just the first shot took out part of it. The second shot, now that I've had a little bit more aim, hits it bullseye, dead center, and splatter.
It makes a rather nice. It's a mix of red and purple blood, as it splatters out all over your rather priorly clean wall.
Damn. All right. And with that, I get up and I start heading to the next person's room. And I suppose that is the end of my interaction and turn.
Yep. Barnaby, your turn. What did you roll? You rolled a 2. I'm just going to need combat initiative for you.
Oh boy.
Roll that initiative, Barnaby.
If my laptop would stop disconnecting, that would be very convenient.
It likely would.
There we have it.
Ah. Unfortunately, it rolled a 9.
Damn.
Which means it is going to get to go first. As Barnaby, you wake up to one of the strange little alchemy creatures, very, very close to where you're sleeping. You wake up with enough wherewithal to like be ready for it, but not enough to have any time to do anything, as it lets out one of its mental screeches and jumps at you.
Ah, a crazed thing. A crazed.
Barnaby, I'm going to need your soul save in a second.
Alright.
What is your soul save?
My soul save is 4.
4. You're going to get affected by this.
Damn.
Barnaby, please take a tier 1 blight with a required success rating of 4 for cleanse. This blight will be dealing 1 damage at the start of your turn. Well, rolling 1 damage dice at the start of your turn. As you feel it afflict you with something. You're not quite sure exactly what it did, but you feel like it has afflicted you with some sort of malady.
Barnaby is unhappy with this for many reasons. It has been a while since Barnaby actively desired to kill a specific thing. It's been
Oh my god, this thing hates you, Barnaby.
apparently.
It rolled 6 dice and got 6 successes on the next part.
How? Barnaby is the doctor, not
Well, yes, but it's also it is afflicting you with conditions, not direct damage.
people at this point in the game don't have a lot of soul. Barnaby has a lot, and it is still only 4.
Yep. Which is why I'm surprised, because math-wise, it should not have got you with either of those. It's just rolling out. It rolled 7 dice and 6 dice, respectively.
Alright, fair enough. I guess I'll just get fucked.
Yep, sorry. As you will be you will now be afflicted with movement speed -2. So you have 10 less movement speed. That is its turn. You may now act.
Well, first I'll take that DOT.
Yep, it is 1 dice. I shall roll that. Please take 1 damage.
Understandable.
What would you like to do?
Well, I guess first I'll be making that check against it. The blight.
All right, you're gonna try and cleanse your blight. Understandable. You may use either integrity or medicine.
I think I'll defer to medicine.
I figured.
That would be a soul expertise medicine check, or
Correct. And you must meet or beat a 4.
perfectly plausible.
Big money, Barnaby. Think big money. No whammies.
No. You don't think it, because if you think it, you're going to jinx yourself. See what I tell you.
Lamal.
So,
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hi, see?
Here's what
I...
I'm saying. He took a second to stop thinking about it, and we
No,
rolled
he
that
was
one, and
thinking
now
about
worked.
it. He was thinking about it.
I like how
So
this is
I
an
win.
argument whether or not you should think about it or not. This is our argument.
Gee,
In any case,
I
yes,
wonder why.
Hi, I'm right here. Anyway, Barnaby, yes, you successfully cleanse your blight.
neat.
You have used a cleanse. What shall be your other actions?
I'd assume it's in my face.
Currently, yes, and you have -10 movement speed.
Yep, fair enough. It's time to beat the dog water out of it with abracabog.
Understandable. Abracathonk it with your abracabonk.
Now, let's hope I connect.
I will inform you they have almost no evasion.
Well,
Can
about
confirm, I
that.
crit it twice. Oh.
I'll remind you, Barnaby is a doctor, not a
I'm a doctor,
combatant.
not a fighter.
Look, we just need to start respecing you into a harmacist.
I
A harmacist.
listen. He is capable, but he is more for combo attacks than being isolated.
You may, in fact, run.
No,
With that minus
He- Barnaby is not
Wait
a
a moment.
combatant. But he is
This
still
is an Ewok.
I was just saying.
You know
Yes.
what? I haven't used my willpower.
No, but it is the start of a new day.
So he has all his resources.
That is a hit.
Yay.
Okay. This isn't even a weapon attack, it's just a fist. It's just a fist.
Yeah. Start specializing in your strikes, and you could get somewhere.
This is bludgeoning, if that makes any difference.
Bludgeoning, -1 difficulty.
What?
For damage?
Yep.
Neat.
They are weak to bludgeoning.
Huh. Barnaby has a chance yet.
So what was that about being the doctor?
Yeah, there you go.
Doctor indeed.
Like I said, he's like I said, he's more for combo attacks, not critting.
He didn't even need this the the reduced difficulty.
Pretty
there.
sure you punch
There were
this
no
thing
Barnaby
scissors.
almost.
into
Barn-
oblivion.
Barnaby, how would you like to kill your pest?
Um, he'd like to reach forward and grab it after it has apparently tried some shit it could not back up, and probably just like, you will make a good reagent before he crushes it in his hands.
You are able to do so, and a rather interesting the color mix of red and purple blood has squeezed out onto your hand and is dripping on the floor.
He will drop it and get to that corpse later. He needs to check on the others.
All right. Furvis, Arf has spotted it with 3 actions available.
Well, how many are there coming at Furvis and Arf?
Only one, because only one of you is biological.
Ah, fair. Zap, zap, zap!
All right, make those rolls. Let's see how many Arf even needs.
Especially because most of the... It's a slight shame that there aren't more of them because, you know, it does the arcing thing. So there's one. Holy shit, that first roll. The second
Yeah, I
one
don't
was
think
a disappointment, but...
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna need the second roll though.
Well, yes, but it's for the principle of it.
All right, so that is crit, hit, crit.
Alright, so this is electric. What interaction is there?
If this is electric, it is weak.
Wonderful! Alright, we'll go with 1.5 times dice on both the crits. And then the regular hit.
All right, it dies by the end of the first attack, but Arf just keeps going. Go ahead and describe that how you want.
It's a pest that was going for Furvis, so I imagine he just started zapping it and just kept going and going as it was turning crispier and crispier. And then it pops.
You're also left with a nice black smudge after the pop.
Did you order original recipe or extra crispy?
I guess for Furvis's action, he's just going to put his good forepaw on Arf's head, pat him. Good job.
This is the start of Darth Arf.
What do you mean the start?
Darn.
Oh, fair. A notable example of Darth Arf.
All right, Krill. What did
Hello.
you get? You got a 4, right? You got a 4? You got 2
Yep.
actions.
Krill is gonna grab her blaster and blast this thing.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
It does have comfortable also.
Cool.
That is 7.
Yep, that'll be a crit.
Alright, let's go with 1.5 times dice for this.
And what was the damage type again?
I have my blaster set to piercing.
Neutral.
Neutral.
1, 2, 1. Just 1 damage.
A generous bestowal.
Jimund underscore tipped $10, proving fish.
Nice.
Thank you for that tip, Geemond. That is the second tier of the tip goal completed.
Oops. Oh yeah,
So-
there was
Alright.
there was an influencer there, wasn't there?
There is. That'll be coming up in a second.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So time to roll initiative.
That it is. Yeah, I think 15 beats 4.
Pretty
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your
sure.
turn.
All right. Gonna blast it again. Three to hit.
You had a 10 to roll.
Three to hit.
Still a 3. Hits.
All right. And I'm gonna soul those ones.
Understandable.
It's 1, 2. That's 3 damage.
3 damage. All right, noted. It is still alive, but it's looking very bad.
I guess now it's time to face the status conditions.
Yep, let's see if it'll roll good. What is your soul save?
3.
All right, please take a level 1 blight. And the movement speed fails to apply.
Woohoo! Thank goodness for small mercies.
Yep, all right. So at the start of your turn, it'll roll 1 dice. Needs a 7 or higher.
Alrighty.
Got a 7. All right, take 1 damage.
Okie dokie.
Your go. As it mentally hisses and snarls at you. You feel like it has done something very, very wrong.
Well, let's see. Well, first, I guess I will. I'm thinking. I'm just gonna blast it.
I think you're blasting it.
That is looking.
As you roll a 9 on 6 dice. Yeah, I think you're blasting it. That's a crit, obviously. Hell, I feel like that would probably crit you.
We'll do 1.5 again.
All right, roll. I really feel like you should be rolling more dice.
No, my marksman's kind of low still.
Okay.
Oh, we'll power that. Screw all those ones.
Fair enough. I was like, this seems a little bit low, but hearing that you haven't actually invested much in marks, but yeah, that makes sense now. Ah, there it is. All right.
That's 4 damage, I think.
Yep, your shot takes it out. How do you want to kill it?
She is going to put her blaster right on this thing and just pull the trigger multiple times
All
until
right.
it's just a until it's just a black smudge on the floor.
It leaves behind the strange blood color, but, the actual body is pretty quickly vaporized by your actions.
She's gonna look satisfied at this, and then go and find Barnaby to help with her blight.
All right. Ron.
Roll the 2, so I have no extra actions. So into
Initiative it is. Can you beat a 1?
yeah. Oh, I forgot the die part.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ow.
I don't know if that beats a 1.
There.
Jeez.
All right. Yeah, 42 beats a 1
Oh
pretty
man,
handily.
it's kind of a waste of the 10. That good lord. Anyway.
On the other hand, it's objectively funny.
All right. I think we'll do
Ron
this
here
slightly.
moving so fast. It's
Oh, before since he can quick it with the gun, we're going to do this in 3 steps. First we're going to attempt to strike, might as well, to try to flavorfully try to knock it back. It's gonna probably suck, but hey, flavor.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
Now, are you still trying to deal damage, or are you just trying to, basically push it away?
I would say push it away, yeah.
All right. In that case, you have hit. Go ahead and roll roll this next check with athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I'm going to since this is spur of the moment, we will say instinct and take the hit on that, but we'll see.
Go ahead. All right.
I would say, but yep, I will lock that, even though it's probably not doing that much. It's not doing anything, probably.
Initiator wins ties, so you do push them back 5 feet.
Oh, go. Okay. Second standard is he's gonna grab his gun off the shelf, and then quick go kabang.
All right, roll your kabang.
That is 5. I'm not gonna worry about the soul on that. Yeah.
After the passing, that will crit.
Okay. We'll just go. You know what? I want to roll the dice, so we'll just say 1.5, which is yes. That's right. Let me double check to make sure I didn't. Yeah. Yes, it is correct. Well, okay then.
oh dang!
Yep. Go ahead and choose how you want to kill this thing.
Basically, upon quick drawing, he basically goes right for the shot between the eyes, and probably may have burned the floor in the process on the shot.
Double checks afterwards to make sure you didn't do any structural integrity to the ship.
All right, you absolutely eradicate this thing with that shot, and yeah, as mentioned, you might want to double check on the flooring because that shot kind of found a good amount of purchase there. It should be fine, but on the other hand, Amy doesn't like her ship getting messed up, and neither do you, for that matter. Hey, I was literally in the middle of saying, and neither do you, so no party would be happy about this.
Yeah.
All right. That is your little a fun encounter with those skittering little menaces. Krill, you were going to Barnaby to get your blight checked out, right?
Yes.
All right. I will roll it just one more time. Otherwise, it'll be all right. It didn't hit, so doesn't matter anyway.
What was that, FoxFiend?
We're missing someone. Sen.
Oh yeah, but he killed his like immediately.
Okay. Cool.
It was probably one of those instances where it got super close, and then he just wakes up and done.
Knife.
He literally just used he woke up and used the force to just like smear it across the ground.
We've seen his fighting style. He throws his knives into things.
Well, it's not a knife; it's a dagger, which is a lot long. It's a lot. That's a lot bigger than a knife. It's more like a short sword.
His dagger into things.
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
People underestimate how big daggers are. They are over a foot long.
They are.
Yeah.
Saying
yeah.
that's like saying, oh yeah, I only stabbed them with a chef's knife. It's just a knife. Compared to like a more standard, like, smaller, like, maybe 4 or 5 inch knife. Daggers are big. Anyway.
Whose cabin or whose room is the first one to the left of the captain's cabin?
I don't know if you guys ever quite assigned the seating arrangements like that.
Probably not. But whoever's it is, that's the first room I'm checking.
I don't know. Anyone want to call dibs on that room?
Sure, why not? I say that's Krill's room.
Cool. So I basically run into you as you're leaving your room. Quick nod. You say you're heading to Barnaby. Thumbs up. Send you on your way.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Krill goes to Barnaby. Barnaby, I need some help. I need a blight taken care of.
Barnaby?
Ninja?
Did the neighbors eat him?
Dang.
Oh no!
I guess while we're waiting for him, Furvis is just gonna get on the comm link. Everyone okay? I got attacked down here.
Krill will get on there. I did as well. I got stricken with some sort of blight by the creature. I'm headed to Barnaby to take care of it right now.
Sound off.
I'm good. Dealt with. Might need to buff the floor.
Yeah, there's a big dark smudge where it used to be in my room that might need to be cleaned up.
Barnaby, Furvis, Krill, Ron, and presumably
Sen? Or Regis?
well, Regis. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Names. What are they?
Names are hard.
I just told you the name. It was Regis.
Yeah. Regis. And probably Regis as well would be all right then.
Just out of fairness, I'll say that just Regis didn't get one and is sleeping in a little bit.
Okay.
If he was here, he would have got one, but he's not.
Alright. Then story-wise, I make sure to check on him, but yeah.
All right. Anything else people would like to do otherwise, other than try and get checked up by Barnaby for Krill?
Just do a quick sweep of the ship, make sure there's nothing else nasty having hidden itself on here somehow.
All right.
Despite the
If you
doors
want to
not
look
being
through
open.
cracks and crevices, go ahead and roll investigation.
Alright. Investigation. Any bonus for it being my ship?
Normally I'd affect SR for that, but yeah, go ahead and take an additional 2 dice.
Investigation. Mine. Cool. 8 investigation.
All right. With
Nice
that,
quick
you
and thorough search.
With that, you look through where you know a lot of the cracks, crevices, and otherwise not very well lit places are on your ship, and you don't really see anything in there. You see obvious signs that stuff had been there recently, but currently nothing else.
Okay. Alright, and then with that, I'll go ahead and make my way to the mess hall.
All right.
So, how horrendously dangerous would it be to just teleport to the other side of the door? On the temple?
Well, it depends if you guess that first of all, that the layout is the same as the other temples you've seen, which wouldn't be a bad guess, but that is still technically a gamble. Then there's the fact that there's, active, force presence in the area, which may or may not mess with things. It shouldn't, but then again, the Sith aren't exactly known for being welcoming. So, in terms of dangerous, I'd say up there, but not making the list.
Okay, I won't try it.
Is it like one of those best case scenario, it just doesn't work? Worst case scenario, you teleport inside a wall.
I could also just have it work normally. It's just, technically speaking, it is a gamble. I don't want to make it sound like you can't do it or that it might not even be the most likely outcome that it goes okay. I just want to make sure to communicate that there are, technically speaking, risks involved.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Furvis, do you go and talk to people directly at all, or are you just hanging out in the bay?
Well, the rest of the ship is a little cramped for him. So he tends to utilize the comlink more than actually going to them. That, and he's also gotten talked to about just appearing in people's rooms or around them or such.
Understandable.
I do
in that
apologize
case,
about putting a gun in your face one time.
In that case, this will happen about when Amy is looking through the ship in order to, like, double check, more hidden areas, crevices, places where she knows there might be, like, not exactly like a loose panel, but like, where there's some give.
Where things could hide, yeah.
Yeah. And Amy, one moment, Fervis and Arf are looking entirely normal. You're going through things. And then at one point, when you turn around, they're each wearing fish costumes.
Blink, blink. Huh. Whatever.
It's like little mascot costumes. Not so little in the case of Fervis, though.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
9-foot wolf.
his costume is a great white shark.
They say fish fans on the front. With the slightly curved lettering.
Is Fervis aware of this?
Yeah, it just suddenly appeared.
He is going to jump with a start. How?
Not make a comment and just keep looking.
Fervis is quickly doing his best to rip it off.
All right. You may do so. It's not like overly firmly attached to you or anything. It's not sticking. It's just a costume. While you're ripping it up, you do see on one of the tags that there is a little purple hat.
Interesting. Still ripping it off.
Somewhere, Krill sheds a tear. She does not know why, but she feels a crime against fish has been committed.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Kuroya_Isu just resubscribed for 7 months.
Kuroy, thank you. Thank you so much for that resub and your 7 months of support.
Just to check, has the Barnaby returned? Ripperonis Pepperonis. Krill, if you want, you can just make normal cleanse checks.
Yeah, we can do that. What was cleanse again?
So you have your choice of the skill either being integrity or medicine for blight. I'm going to assume that you're going to choose integrity.
Well, I have 2 dots in both medicine and integrity, so it'd be
fair
the
enough.
same roll.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
And I assume this would use soul?
Yep. Soul, expertise, and integrity or medicine, your choice.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, the Barnaby is back.
Hey, there you are.
Perfect time, because Krill was just struggling slightly.
Ah. It is time to go rescue my friend then. But
Yes.
struggling with.
Krill needs a blight
she killed the
cleanse.
thing very dead. It's just more the blight. after.
hamster to suck eggs.
Ah, yeah, that annoying blight.
Barnaby, I've been inflicted by blight by the pest. I need your help.
Yeah,
Kill
with
it.
a roll like that, absolutely you need help.
It was one success.
You need 4.
Barnaby
Right.
will
She needed
be
4?
will be making strides to cure Krill of their blight. Matter of fact, this might be the time to use one of his feats.
Ooh.
Barnaby can only assume that there's going to be more of them.
Maybe.
So it's time for an herbal remedy. So it's time.
Oh boy.
But who's best at dispatching these things?
I mean, all of us did pretty decent jobs at dispatching.
Okay, who wants to be close to them?
Right. If you call your captain down, Amy will absolutely come and help you out.
Well, there is also
Fair
the case that Krill is still blighted, and you need to deal with that.
Yeah, no, he's going to deal with that first. All right, so I guess that would be my or what I rolled before.
Yeah, so you're able to use your medicine skill in order to attempt to clear up a condition on someone else in place of their roll. You just, would do a normal medical check on them against the save SR of the condition.
Yep.
So
You would
just roll
do
your medical
that.
check.
Get out of here, ye one. Get out of here.
You do need to get a 4. And you already know that. And you have a 4. Krill, you may remove your blight.
Yay.
That felt very nasty while it was on you.
She felt very, very sick, but now she feels very not sick. Thank you, Barnaby.
Hooray. What unwelcome things these are.
Indeed, I wonder how they got on the ship. Maybe we should not park next to these temples overnight anymore. But that's up to the captain, I guess.
Right. What would you all like to do now that that is handled?
Breakfast.
Breakfast? All right. Fergus, after you get off the costume, it reconstitutes while on the ground.
He is going to glare at it. And then pick it up and carry it over to the big pillow that he got. And blanket. At least assuming it's soft.
It is.
So after the ordeal of the morning, Krill's kind of gonna phone it in a little for breakfast and just get out cereal.
Understandable.
Sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling the culinary bite today.
No, that's cool.
Understandable with how the morning went.
You doing all right there?
I'm doing much better now.
Good. Well,
Might I
I'll-
suggest the next temple we don't park the ship right outside and let these things get on the ship?
That's a fair suggestion. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm itching to get moving.
That's all
Yeah.
I ask.
And yeah, eat breakfast. Make sure. No,
Oh dear.
we lost Kenku.
Oh, that's the Kenku.
Make sure Ferris gets his breakfast. And, you know,
Oh, right. Krill will
Come back.
get
you know,
the
Probably,
big bowl.
I'm sure about this time Arf is showing up for it.
Yeah. Krill is hastily putting it together. It's like, sorry, Arf, I almost forgot. It's been one of those mornings. He'll hand the bowl to Arf.
and yeah, after breakfast, assuming there's no objections, go ahead and go to check out the temple. Perhaps stop him with Sen real fast. See how he's feeling before we head out.
Sen is doing his favorite activity, meditation. But as you approach, he will go ahead and open up his eyes and, relax his form a bit. And go,
Okay.
"Ah, Captain. Good to see that everyone is doing well after the morning surprise."
No, seems everyone handled it well enough. Might be a blaster mark or two that may need to be cleaned up, but no real harm done. Any thoughts or feelings going into this next one?
This one feels particularly aggressive. Hostile, however you would wish to put it.
I'm personally ready to get in there.
I'm sure you are. You do seem very eager about things.
I think the rest of us are ready to go as soon as you are.
I will say, it would likely be a good habit to bring our own medical supplies when possible and not try and rely on the temple still having any.
Probably.
You've been a bit lucky with that so far, but this one, again, feels a bit dangerous, so preparation is always good.
Yeah. With that in mind, hey Barnaby, make sure you bring your medical supplies.
Yes, of course.
All right. Particularly hostile. All right.
Well, if there's nothing else, I suppose we ought to get going then.
The sooner we start, the sooner it'll be over.
All right. As you guys approach the temple, the Force sensitives among you definitely feel as they approach that it gets far more oppressive in terms of the natural feeling and ambiance of this, the environment, as compared to the other temples that you've been to. And even the non-Force sensitives are getting a clear feeling of unease.
Not liking the feeling I'm getting from this place, boss.
Yeah, she sure seems angry, don't she? She don't like people being around her. Seems.
So, it's been a while since we went into one of these. Can I get a bit of a refresher on... Because they all seem to be associated with the, Sith mantra, whatever.
Yep. And this would be one based off of the fourth line. So the entire thing is pieces of the lie, there is only passion. That's the first line. The second line is through passion I gain strength. The third line is through strength I gain power. The fourth is through power I gain victory.
Thank you. Through power.
There is a fifth and sixth line, with the fifth line being through victory my chains are broken, and the sixth is the force shall set me free, or shall free me.
Okay. Thank you. It was through power we gained victory?
Through power I gain victory.
Okay.
Yippers.
So Fervis is just gonna go ahead and approach the door and concentrate on it. Speaking out loud for everyone. Through power, I gain victory. And he's gonna focus on trying to open the door.
All right, that'll be a presence check. Yep, -1 difficulty.
And that will be... I need more XP. Wrong character. And gonna willpower that.
Bad roll.
That's better.
He's gonna focus on the victory. But, over the storm. Well, I would consider it no, he wasn't with the stormtroopers. Not the stormtroopers, the gang members. That's what they were.
Yeah.
The gang members,
as well as the prior trial beast.
The trial beast. The dangerous stunt he pulled, pushing that, getting that speeder to crash.
Yep.
He may have come away a little scathed from them, but he still was victorious. And he's going to be focusing on that as he's telling this temple to open.
All right. As you do so, you can feel the stone shift as it slowly, ever so slowly, seemingly with the equivalence of a reluctant acknowledgement, begins to open for you. It is almost recalcitrant in how slow it is going, but the blockade, the door, is beginning to open. And as the first crack appears, that sense of danger, as you do also have the danger sense feat, right?
Yes.
That sense of danger magnifies, as you get the feeling that this temple is far more active than the ones you've been in prior.
Be on alert, everyone. There is something alive in there. A lot of things moving and happening.
Wonderful.
I think we should probably stick to go close together.
Krill has her blaster at the ready.
The inside of this temple, unlike the prior one, is lit.
Well, shall we, everyone?
Indeed, that's
Yes.
Let's roll.
All right. Who wishes to enter the temple?
Of course Barnaby wants to enter, of course.
Fervis is probably leading the way.
I intend to be right beside him.
But Ron will
Krill
be not too far behind.
is going to stay outside and guard the entrance in case our friends from the ISB show up.
All right.
For the record,
In
Fervis is bringing the 2 training droids with him.
All right. Good to know. Everyone who is going inside, please make me an investigation. Fervis, you get -1 difficulty.
You say that right after I roll.
Turns it into a 1 at least.
What is with all of the fucking ones today?
I'll use my other soul.
I'm not
I'm
wasting
gonna
more
willpower.
resources. I got the danger sense. That should help make up for this.
Maybe I should have
Hopefully.
willpowered it, but either way, I'll just lock it as 1.
Much better.
You okay over there, Enja?
Yes.
All right. In that case, give me an investigation with Barnaby, please.
Investigation, Padala Barnaby, Padala.
Alternative idea. Could we maybe have Krill, if you want to come in, we could just say that Regis is watching outside. If it's
Okay.
purely if the reason is purely keeping an eye out for the Empire.
Well, Krill doesn't necessarily like these temples.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah.
Krill
I was just wanting
doesn't
to
wanna
make
be
sure.
inside.
Was just wanting to make sure that it wasn't a, keep guard because we need a guard out there.
Someone needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Krill doesn't necessarily like these temples very much, and if Garou, when he gets back, wants to go inside the temple, then that decision can be his to make.
Well, Garou's in the chat.
Oh,
He's
Oh.
away from home right now and can't join, but he is watching.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he even said in the chat, "Okay, I'll keep Krill company, or we can focus on research." Yeah.
sounds good then.
I have soul, and that was a very good roll, so why not try for it?
Yeah.
That is now a 4.
There are multiple people who have rolled 4.
A lot of them.
4 is the number tonight. It has been. This session of Piercing the Veil has been brought to you by the number 4.
Yeah, Blake Maisland. I had to make a local joke there. One of the local, the weird attorneys has the number where it's all 4s. So his jingle is literally just going through the number 4 a bunch.
4 for 4, 4 for 4, 4 4 4 4.
The actual thing is 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4. Call Blake Maisland. That's his thing. He repeats it twice. There's 14 4s in a row.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. All right. So, Fervis, you are bailed out more than a little bit by your danger sense. And you aren't quite able to determine what the problem is, but your danger sense tells you that there is danger above you as you actually enter the temple. Amy, Arf, and Barnaby is able to catch the it's not like a clear sign, but it is distinctive once your eye catches it, of metal on the ceiling. And Sen, for his part, very quickly raises up his one of his gauntleted hands and then proceeds to force shove everyone into cover simultaneously as a turret opens up and scythes through the area you all just were with a array of blaster bolts.
Oh.
Oh. I want it. Turrets are close enough to droids, right?
They're immobile, but they are mechanical.
Guess what, trading droid? You get a new arm.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
That's assuming that we managed to dispatch this thing without, destroying it entirely.
So, what would you all like to do now that you have been forced into cover behind the pillars? It does seem to be in the same general outlay as the other temples.
All right.
And you know for a fact that there is an active turret that it might not have killed you guys, but at the very least, you would have been very, very hurt if that thing actually made contact with you.
Is this an initiative situation or a take your time to puzzle stuff out situation.
Well, currently it's a take your time to puzzle things out, but you don't know how much other things were just, alerted by an entire turret scything an area.
Yeah.
So right now it's a take your time, but it might turn into a, okay, you've had your time, what's your solution?
I'll go ahead and be watching down the hallway and address first. Hey, do you think you can hack that thing, or do we need to use firepower?
So I'm assuming... So it's on the ceiling, right?
Yep. Ceiling is about 20 feet up.
Would a restraining bolt work on this thing?
No, as it's not a droid.
Okay. And I would like to look around the area, see if there's any, the ports for getting into the systems of a location.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check, because those wouldn't be hidden.
Would my slicing technology specialty apply?
For finding it, no. For actually interacting with it, it would.
I am getting so tired of these fucking ones. Okay.
The ones are prevalent.
I've got more willpower,
We've
right?
rolled
I got more
We've
willpower.
rolled an abnormally high amount of ones this session. Oh my gosh!
What the? Okay, we'll soul those ones.
Zim, have you been hanging out with Ren too much?
Apparently.
Oh,
Okay, that is the second time that's happened today. There is legit something wrong.
I
don't know what to tell you.
Laid upon the party's dice, apparently.
Being
Chad?
being around Ren at Furry Migration caught up with you.
Chat, I need reroll or vaporize or something, please. We're gonna do a small filibuster here because this is bullshit.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Can I also roll perception?
Investigate. Oh, yeah, perception, because it's not hidden. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
May I roll tech to see if there's like I can discern a disabling
There
point?
you go. That's how you do it. 4 successes.
Technology to try and know if there's a disabling point on that turret.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
Frostus, he said 1 sec, so.
A shame Ido works late on Fridays now, because he's usually the reload or the reroll king.
But there's Geeman here. Hey, Squeaky Sith buddy.
Feel the backhand of justice.
Cynthy friend.
Yeah. Is 4 successes enough to find an access port for Furvis?
I think
Feel
we're
the
done with that,
backhand
so
of
yeah.
justice.
I at least had a 0, so you know.
Yep, it's not a botch. All right. So, Amy, as you're looking around, you don't really see any access points that are currently available, but you do remember, just kind of getting reminded from being inside of one of these again, that there are ports inside of the wings from where you've seen before. Not that they've had like active security systems, but there were access ports in the side wings before.
Okay.
Because there had to be some access points for the various bits of tech, like the medical bays that you keep like taking.
Yeah. I mentioned this to Ferris. Yeah, I'm not seeing any access points here, but I do recall there having been access points in the side wings in the other temples. You know, for stuff like medical tech and whatnot.
I don't think I can disable it from here, then. Are we all together, or...
Not all of you would fit behind a single pillar, so you're kind of like spread out.
Okay.
Spread across the pillars.
So...
Yeah, let's
Did
get
9
Ron's
get me any luck?
Sorry, 1 second here. A 9, so from what you know about this in general, you know that these sorts of models are, they're old, they're antiquated. There isn't like a remote shutoff point that you can just like, knock something against and it will disable. But you are aware that these sorts of models tend to be a little bit weaker around the base connector of the of wherever it's connected to than would otherwise be desired. This wasn't really like a known weakness. It was more about like later on when things were more gone through, they discovered, oh hey, yeah, if we like hit the base of these things, they kind of tend to short out a bit more than they should.
Yeah, and that was sort of what Ron was looking for, with something along the lines of that. Is if Ron steps from the pillar, is it going to immediately fire, or is there would there be time to get a shot off?
That would require an initiative skill check.
Sure.
And it would be opposed against the turret.
Are you going to mention your idea before you do it, or are you going to just do it?
I think it would. Well, Ron will look. I think there's a way. There's a point where there's a point that it could cut the power at its base. I think I can take it. I can hit it if I'm quick enough.
Yeah.
It would be nice to be able to recover this. I think I could possibly try and put it onto one of the training droids. But if we have to destroy it, then we have to destroy it.
Hey, why not let me take the shot? I'm a pretty good shot.
Alright.
You said at its space? What am I aiming for?
The entire base in general was generally like weaker on the wire hardening than it should have been.
But there's not like a particular coupling or something that I need to aim for, just the base in general.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the casing's just not that strong. Casing wasn't that well made. Probably taking one of the wires out will cause it to spaz out, which could be good, could be bad, but.
Alright. Alright, in which case I will go ahead and attempt to poke my head out, take an aim, and fire a shot. You said I need to roll an initiative?
Yep, to avoid getting
this
shot first. This would be like an
20
initiative check, like a skill check.
Skill check, yeah.
Oh,
Which does mean your reliable initiative does not apply.
oh, okay. So, that...
As effectively, this is in order to try and beat out the turret held actioning you.
Right. Okay. In which case... can I use mine for this, or would I have to use body?
I'll allow you to use mind because that could show like you basically having like mental preparation for it, like
Yeah.
thinking about where it's located versus where you're at to try and get like better tempo.
And likewise, and with that line of thinking, logic as the expertise works perfectly. 4, 5, 6, and then initiative. I have a die. That's a 7. All right. 7 successes. Holy.
All right, let's see the turret's initiative. You beat it out by 1. Rolled 6.
Nice. All right. So do I just get one action, a shot action, or am I able to take the aim action as well for this?
For this, you're just going to get a chance to shoot at it. You really don't have much time. This is the
That's
equivalency of trying to do
perfectly
like a
fair.
quick snapshot peekaboo with it. And to be clear, when I say that the turret is weak in that one particular area, it might not instantly disable it, but it will make it,
Yeah.
Oh, if
alright.
I should actually. This might help people if I force everyone to have that open.
Oh, hey, a map.
Okay.
Yep. It's the publicly available map that I've been using for like our battle stuff, but then I also realized, hey, wait, maybe everyone doesn't just have it open.
Yeah, I closed mine earlier.
I'm the map.
Uh,
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Let me decrease the size of this and give it. There we go. All right.
Obviously, the angles might look like you're able to be hit, but basically where you're standing within your squares means you can't be.
Yeah. Pressed up against the.
Wake up! Hold the line!
Yeah.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Toggle_who raided my stream with 6 viewers.
Hey, Toggle!
Hey,
How
nice.
you doing? Welcome in. You've caught us in our Piercing the Veil Scar campaign. It's our Star Wars tabletop RPG. Also, welcome in Hex to do some art on stream as well. But yeah, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? I'll be in the chat. Carry on.
All right. 6 successes to hit my target.
All right. That will hit.
All right, but not crit.
No. It basically, because it's a turret, it has trash evasion, but it basically counts as perma-braced.
Fair enough. All right. And now damage.
Wow.
I will willpower that. Yeah.
You know, tonight might be the night that I managed to kill Nova. With how horrible these rolls have been.
I mean,
All right.
Hey,
Well,
hey!
same time.
Here we go.
The
Well
moment
done.
the moment you threaten that, luck immediately goes. What the fuck do you think you're?
What? Why?
Also, remember, Ron's been rolling fairly well, so.
It's fine. It's fine. This is a good thing. Yes, this is great. Awesome. Wonderful. Yes.
Pat.
Or it could just
Uh,
be that Zim is having the terrible dice luck, in which case everyone's gonna have, or he's not gonna be able to do much of anything in Wild Traditions.
I realized I forgot to ask, how does piercing,
It's neutral.
It's neutral? Then
I
12
knew you
damage.
had it set to piercing currently, so I didn't say anything because it was just neutral.
Right.
With that, your shot lances out, hits right at the base where you were aiming. And as compared to, the little bit of your shot that catches the thing proper, the part of the shot that catches the thing proper, like, it still definitely damages it, but it almost, like, ablates off and shears and just, like, almost, like, reflexively bounces off of it slightly. The part that hits the base proper punches right through and leaves a sparking mess. It is still active quite obviously, as the moment after your shot hits and you duck back into cover, it scythes the entire pillar that you're at, but the sparking is quite severe, and you get the feeling that it does not have too much left in it if things continue to hit it. Effectively, by shooting it in the base, it did not get integrity.
Ah. Huh?
So you have dealt 12 damage to a static emplacement past all of its negation.
Turn to Ron. Thank you. That seems like that was good advice. I'll go for a second shot here and see if I can finish this off. And
Okay.
yeah.
I can.
You're gonna have to make the initiative check again.
Oh, right. The initiative check. Yeah. That was 7. Sometimes more willpower. However, I can body some of those dice.
You can.
I will use a body to reroll 3 of those dice.
There you go.
Holy, okay. 8.
All right. It was a good decision because it was currently beating you before that. Now it is no longer beating you.
By how much was it beating me? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, it was beating you by 1. It had a 4.
Okay. Yeah. So, and I rolled 7 to hit.
7 hits?
Yeah. Does not crit?
Nope, because it's braced, technically.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
Can't crit the turret, sadly.
Can't crit the turret, sadly. Oh well. And 11 more damage. How's it
It's
looking
10
after
because
that?
you had it set to difficulty 6.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Whoops. How was that 676? Whatever.
I don't know.
10
You had it
10
set
more
there
damage.
before, but you didn't roll any 6s on the prior roll, so I just didn't say anything.
I suspect that it was because I repurposed the previous roll and I didn't catch the
Yep.
6. Okay. Yeah.
Don't worry, I
yeah.
check for that sort of stuff. So
Yeah,
with
10
a
more
10, though, that is still more than enough considering where you were aiming. to punch through the turret's defenses yet again, as it finally shorts out and it very quickly depowers. It still gets off a couple of shots, but they were clearly underpowered. And it doesn't even get through the full scything again before it just completely drops dead.
I step out and step back into cover real fast just to make sure nothing happens.
No reaction.
Peek head out. Clear. All right.
Fergus is gonna... Did it fall, or is it still attached to the ceiling, or...
It's still attached. It's just, like, fucked up. Effectively, instead of breaking the turret, you broke its wiring.
Perfect.
Which actually means it'll be easier to make usable again once we get it down.
Exactly.
It's salvageable.
Mm-hmm. Ed?
So, I guess, we'll start with, Fergus teleporting up there and biting onto the cables and, seeing if his weight can drag it down.
I will point out that the cables are still active with electricity.
Oh.
Remember all the sparking and all that?
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I don't want to damage the rest of it. Does it look like anywhere that he could bite onto that wouldn't damage it too much?
It is intentionally circular or rounded where possible in order to help disperse and deflect off blaster bolts.
Wait, we know Sen's got a lightsaber, right?
Yes, you've seen him use it.
Sen, you think you could get that down?
I suppose I could. I'm more considering about how to do it without damaging it over much. I'm not sure what parts are actually considered critical or not.
At this point, I reckon anything above the, or anything beyond the base that leads into the ceiling there, it would be either already ruined or considered non-critical at this point. Aside from that, I couldn't tell you.
Ron, maybe you could help with that?
We'll look over. Roll and take another tech roll here.
Go ahead.
I'm out of boost dice. We'll keep that.
All right. With a 4, you will remember that this kind of model of turret does have a semi-important, almost like a rod that like attaches to where it's supposed to be. That acts one as a critical reinforcer for its positioning, while also holding the what's the word for it? The battery for the blaster. The battery cell, the power cell.
Okay.
So, you have to be careful if you're going to cut through that, because otherwise you're going to explode the battery, of which it is a high-powered turret that was able to last this long without decharging.
Right.
So it's either cut it somewhere else that isn't directly behind the base, or you're going to have to take enough of the ceiling with it in order to pull out the entire assembly.
And the trouble with taking out the ceiling is that this is a cave ceiling, so that could
It's a
lead
temple.
to it's a temple.
This is
True.
That would be a lot of effort.
So either you kind of accept some minor damage to the actual body of it, or hope to God that the battery doesn't explode.
Well, do you have a general idea where the battery would be? Could we like cut above the battery? Without too much
Basically,
trouble?
imagine that they had like a critical reinforce rod that was like hollow in the center where possible, and just made it so that way the battery just was like long and inside of there,
Ow.
which is why
So
it's a
better.
bit problematic.
Ah.
So if you just like cut through the rod that's holding it there, you're also cutting through the battery.
Battery.
Ah.
Yeah, this might be harder than we are hoping. So the
So
thing that's
either-
holding it up is also the battery itself, which good chance we cut it might explode.
So we're gonna have to accept some damage to the body itself if we want to avoid it exploding.
Actually, more so. Either we have to dismantle it, or we need to somehow take the ceiling with it.
Well, I suppose we can move on for now and
Yeah.
maybe come back to it later.
Fair enough. I suppose the entire effort won't mean anything if we don't find ourselves walking back out.
This is true.
Very well. Fergus, if you want to continue leading the way.
Well, I suppose, the main challenge is typically straight ahead. However,
Yep.
probably would be a good idea to clear the place first, so we don't have something attacking us from behind.
As when I'm at least 6 feet under.
Oh!
T_Garou is gifting 10 packs. Claim
Oh boy.
yours at streamloots.com/ra_zim.
Well, everybody, go on over there. Grab yourselves some free packs.
Also, Fervis, I will let you know that this door, like that leads deeper in. If I go and grab the ping mode, this door over here. It looks like there are things that can be inset into it, and it looks like it is sturdier than the other doors you've seen before.
Alright, it looks like this probably has a key to it, so I'd say we clear the rest of the temple first. I was thinking might be good to clear it first anyways, so we don't have things coming behind us.
Sounds like a good call.
I'm closer to this one, so we'll just go this way. And I'll wait at the entrance to the hallway. To the left.
Be by your side.
Where is Barnaby? I don't know why Barnaby got snapped out of existence. Just stick him there-ish.
His connection seems to keep getting disconnected.
Yeah, I was just saying on the map.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I had him
it's
off in a
because-
corner somewhere.
He's probably over there plotting.
I moved him with the rest of the group.
Well, we're moving down the left hallway.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I had dyslexia moment. I mixed up left and right.
Well, it's your left because you're looking
Yeah.
south.
No, I get you. I get you.
Technically on the map we're going to the right, but
No,
we're
no.
going to the east, but yeah.
No, you don't understand. I thought my left, and even mentally oriented myself, and somehow left ended up on the wrong side. That's what I mean by I just had a dyslexia moment.
Now I'm just thinking about the fucking Ravendill's Quest quote. Have any of you watched Ravendill's Quest?
No.
I can't say I have.
Well, there was a very funny moment where, in order to get directions, someone was told, just go to the right. And they go, what, you mean east? No! Right on the map, you twink!
Wait, but it's east. But yeah, that's
Very, very funny
kinda.
little video.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think it was actually a dwarf saying no, right on the map, you elven twink. Anyway, as you start to go down that direction, it quickly goes not into one of the sort of long halls like existed there in the other temples. Instead, it immediately opens out into another rather large room. With this room being very... It's hard to tell what exact purpose it had because it looked like it kind of had almost every purpose. You can see some beds in the corner. You can see what is, quite obviously supposed to be the remnants of a kitchen. You can see that there is some, the training objects in the corner, with associated busted up things that were never quite finished with their repairs. Materials all over the place. Instead of having a clear dedication to this room, it just seemingly had a lot here. There is ways to go further in. You may either explore this room or continue on.
Well, considering we're going to be looking for some keys, I think we need to explore this room.
At the very least, there's probably at least one access port here that could be used to maybe mess with the facility.
So yeah, exploring the room, seeing what there might be of value in here or use.
All right.
Yeah.
For people have the option here. They may either roll perception or investigation. Perception is to more, look through what's obviously there, things that may have been left out, the different areas. Investigation is more to, rifle through things.
Alright. I'm good for an investigation.
Ron will investigate.
I'm going to do perception, and Arf will do investigation.
All right. Just make sure to write down which one you've done when you lock in your total.
Oof. The ones.
Don't worry, Amy. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I probably just stuck my hand in something and got
Hey.
buzzed or whatever.
Keep in mind, you do get an extra boost die.
You do get a boost die. You
Yeah.
can't use it on that roll, but you do get a boost die now.
I do
It goes
get
in your
boost
EX
die.
dice box.
Yeah. Says I reckon this probably isn't the worst thing to botch.
Do we have the Digi? I guess not. All right. Let's start with the people. All right. When I say the people, I just mean the people who have not botched. We'll get to Amy last. Fervis.
Suspense, I see.
Yep, Fervis, as you're looking around, you start to go through some of the different, very obviously lived-in areas. And you're just sort of more looking at what's available, what's around. You're not rifling through things too much because that's what, you set ARF to do. However, you do find what is a bit of a score. It's not really like hidden, it's just more like shoved away in a corner of what looks to be a less than half put together one of those turrets.
Ooh.
It's more like the skeleton of it. Most of the actual internals of it have already been ripped out. There are clear signs on it that it was like actually like damaged, and it was probably in the middle of repairs by someone.
But like the important parts aren't there, just the skeleton.
Yep. Arf manages to find a one of the spare batteries for a turret as well when looking through things. It's not charged in any way, but you do have a spare battery now that is capable of powering a turret. It's not something that you could probably slot into anything willy-nilly, considering the length and obvious construction of it. But you do find he does find a spare battery when going through things.
And that's what Fervis found?
That's a mix of what Fervis and Arf found going through
okay.
the same sort of area.
Fervis is gonna collect those and teleport them outside.
All right, you may do so.
And then teleport back in. Hi, Krill. Bye, Krill. As there's now just a turret skeleton and battery there.
Krill just looks at this. It's just like, I guess Fervis found a new toy.
Yep. Ron, you managed to find what appears to be some spare parts that were left in a drawer. This drawer also had what looks to be like a very ancient and non-functional blaster inside of it. You're not sure how good these parts are, if at all, but they at least like passingly look intact as you look over them.
Well, he'll try his best to gently pick him up and put him in his pack if there's space for it.
There is, and you may do so.
Yeah.
You're not sure how good these parts are, if at all.
This
Like in
might
terms
be a
of actual
fun-
quality. They might be better, they might be worse, you're not sure, but it is spare parts.
You can always roll an appraise on them later.
Yeah.
Amy, as you're looking
Hi.
around, you find something immediately that catches your eye and is very helpful. You see, laying right there, next to some of the training equipment, is a. It's almost like a long, thin plaque. But it's made of metal, things like that, and it has this written on it. It looks like it would fit right into one of the grooves that you saw. It's just sitting there, ready for you to take.
Ooh. I see that text on it.
Yep, that is the text that you see. You cannot read that, but it looks like it fits right into one of the 4 slots.
Hey, Sen, come take a look at this. I'll call Sen over. What does that say?
Sen is on the other side of the room, and it looks like he's looking through something currently.
Oh, okay. And you said it looks like it'll fit into one of the slots?
Yep.
Yeah, in the spirit of the absolute botch it was, I'll go ahead and pick it up.
All right. Don't worry, your botch wasn't for that. It was for failing to notice that it was right next to what looks like actually still intact training droids.
Oh, okay.
Because those are now going to be activating, and one of them is attacking you immediately.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you found the MacGuffin. You just failed to notice its guards.
Yeah. Do you need my physical?
I'm gonna need your ethereal.
Ethereal evasion?
Yep, ethereal evasion first.
2.
I'm sorry, little one.
This is
Does
gonna
a
hurt,
13 crit you? I think it does.
Yeah. Even with the protected weak points on my armor, that probably crits me.
Huh? Oh, I was saying, cool. What's your relationship with electric? I think
My
you're weak to
relationship
it, right?
with electric. Let me. Let's see. Where was? That is something I did not transfer over to the new character sheet.
Don't worry. On the new character sheet, just look at what you have there in the type reference. You see the ASI columns at the end of your type defenses thing, or not type on the graph thing.
AS. Oh yes, ASI. I see it.
Yep. That stands for affinity, stab, and intrinsic. Just go ahead and click your intrinsic types in that column.
Oh, okay.
But I believe you have wind affinity, which should make you weak to electric.
Astral and wind. Electric. Type defenses -1.
Yep, you're 1 times weak to it.
Okay. This is gonna hurt.
It is. Please take a total of 11 damage. Ethereal.
Okay. So let's go through this real fast. So my armor does not have any negation, but it does have 3 soak.
Yep, which means it'll take 3 of that damage away immediately, bring it to 8.
Alright. And decreases its durability by 3.
Yep.
That's 7. Alright, and you see that brings me down to 8. And then my ethereal integrity is 4.
Yep, which brings it down to a total of 4 damage directly to your health. This is lethal, by the way.
It is lethal?
Go ahead and track 4 lethal damage in your damage tracker.
It is tracked. Hey, that didn't hurt as bad as I feared it would.
No, but 4 damage is significant for you right now.
It is noticeable, yes. Youch! Friggin' that! And I'm gonna be stumbling backwards and, from that.
As you do, I'll say that you managed to keep the thing in your hand. So, you managed to grab onto it before you were attacked properly.
Right.
As you see a trio of droids that are now active. One of them is missing one of its arms, but the other two to look to be in complete perfect condition currently.
Ow.
They look like they are stronger versions of the droids that you have picked up previously.
Furvis
Hey,
sparkle
Furvis,
eyes.
you want some new friends? Initiative?
Yes, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. As one of the training droids will go current objective updated.
Objective updated. Obliterate Anarin.
Just gonna roll through. Oops.
Though unfortunately,
How many dice on their initiative?
I just rolled all of them together and I'm just separating it out.
Oh, okay.
we're gonna have to do this next week.
Yep, I was planning
Yep.
on that anyway.
Also, we really need to just come up with a minion master kind of primeval feature.
People will hate us if we do that.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I want to do that. Any necromancer will want to do that. Something distinct from the companions, but nowhere near as strong.
Funnily enough, droids 1, 2, and 3 rolled in order, with 1 having the highest initiative and 3 having the lowest of their initiative rolls.
Lol.
Furvis is activating his droids, by the way. If he's allowed.
He will be.
I just imagine that he's fashioned little, well, you know the tanks, the tank carriers that the battle droids came in. He basically has a rack like that across his back. And they're just attached to it, so they just drop off when he activates them. I feel like he could have fashioned something like that.
If you thought to and took the time to, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and before we end proper, let's go ahead and show you where you all ended up in the initiative.
Oh, fun. One of them's going faster than me.
Yes, and it's the one that already hit you once.
Yay.
Candy Floss, unfortunately that trap card will be refunded. We'll have to get to it next week. And it looks like Candy was the only one that grabbed any of those free packs.
I grabbed one.
Really?
Oh, well. I just glanced at it and saw Candy Floss, Candy Floss, Candy Floss, Candy Floss. Okay, I see that Kenku grabbed one.
Are there still some left?
1.
Candy, let somebody else grab one. But yeah, people could just keep grabbing them over and over.
Yeah, they have like a 3-minute. There's a 3-minute cooldown, but pretty much.
About to say, but if you're the only one grabbing it, then you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today for Piercing the Veil Scar. As well as a little bit of an Marten stream because we had Hex come in. Hex is a good boy. But either way, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards through stream loots, picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or sending a treat through TreatStream. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to check out our Spotify for more of these episodes, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.